So this is the Way of the Roses. It's a 274 kilometre cycle route from Morecambe, where we are just leaving now, all the way across the country to Bridlington. So today, for this first day of riding, we are riding from the start of the route, which is obviously Morecambe, and we're going to be finishing close to a place called Grassington. It's about 80 kilometres away, but there is some hills in between us and Grassington. They are towards the end of the riding today, so I'm going to save a little bit of energy, take it easy, and hopefully we'll make our way up them. So we're about 20 kilometres into the ride now, and we've just come to the top of our first mini climb, let's call it, because it did get the heart going. It was quite steep, but it didn't go on for too long, and there was a couple of plateaus along the way which allowed you to sort of get your heart back down a little bit and get your breath back. So now we've got like a little descent that's going to take us into Grassington, and then we've got another mini climb, but then it's going to sort of plateau off actually by the looks of it, and then towards the end of the day we're going to have two good climbs, two good hills to climb up. So yeah, I'm trying to take it a little bit easy. I'm just going to have a couple of bites to eat and a little bit of a drink, and we'll get going again. Right, first and hopefully only puncture changed. So I've just pulled up at the side of the road here, just outside Ostwick, and I've got about 30k left to do now. I've been cycling about 50k. I've now got what I'm calling a bit of a mini hill, which is going to take us, the descent of that mini hill is going to take us into Settle, and then we've got a big hill coming out of Settle, which I think is supposed to be quite steep. So yeah, just having a bit of a break, rest the legs a little bit. But after Settle, after the hill, after Settle, we've basically got like 5 kilometres of riding to Grassington, to where I've got some accommodation booked for the night. So I'm making good time, and I feel like I've got a lot of energy still. So yeah, we should be able to tackle it. We should be good, and we'll see how I'm feeling at the end of the day. I finally made it to my accommodation for the night. I've got this Airbnb in a place called Hebden, which is just down the road from Grassington. I've done about 85 kilometres today on the route, and then another sort of 5 kilometres to get to this Airbnb. But I suppose I just wanted to mention just how tough that last sort of 20 kilometres was. coming out of Settle, the hill was just absolutely killer. I've not done a big hill like that for a long time, so I was a bit underprepared, to be fair. And then I sort of was expecting it just to be downhill, but it definitely wasn't. There was a few more steep hills, not long ones, but a few steep sections that just took your breath away from you. Really undulating terrain, so you're just going up and down and up and down. That last bit really knocked it out of me, actually, so I'm very glad that I've not got any more cycling to do for today. So yeah, we'll get some food, we'll have a drink, and more importantly, I'm just going to rest for the rest of the evening, put my legs up, because tomorrow we've got a much bigger distance. We've got 120 kilometres to cycle tomorrow, and admittedly there's not as many hills, but it's a longer distance, so yeah, we'll get an early night, get some rest, and hopefully I'll be recovered for the morning.